Well, it is. It's time to get rid of diapers. No more diapers. Having twins, you go through a lot of diapers. And it's crazy to think that we're going to be done with diapers completely, I guess, starting now. We shouldn't be putting our kids back in a diaper at all. That's just absolutely crazy to me. I cannot believe we're at this point. Really excited about it. I think it'll be good. Well, Marcy's in there with them. It's a 24/7. Oh, I guess not 7, but it's a 24. She's got to keep a constant eye on them, is what I'm trying to say. So she's doing that. I'm headed out here to the shop to do a little bit of work and see what we can get done. I did sell another stack of foam. So I've got this, probably about twice this much left. The rest is in the other container and behind the shop. And that's how much I've got left. Now I'm going to hopefully spend a bunch of time right now and get this front wall further along in the insulation phase so that I can just keep using it. I want to use it up, not get rid of it, but you know, get some stuff done with it. This panel needs to be shaved down. It's almost perfect fit. We'll put that in. We got one more sheet here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would guess right around 8 sheets to go up right there. The ceiling, obviously all the sheets are up here. It's already done. Those are all already cut, ready to be put up. The reason I haven't put those up is there's a bunch of metal and stuff that I am storing up there. So it's just kind of a pain in the butt to have to climb up there and climb over the metal and put it up. But I may get to that as well. I also want to work on getting the back wall insulated. So today, for my portion of the video, it's going to be insulation. Maybe a little bit of pickup here and there. I really have gotten really close to having this thing all picked up. Obviously, there's still... oh no, you got to be kidding me. We just leaked oil all over our brand new concrete. That's just great. That's just great. Well, it's a shop. I don't really care. It is what it is. But if anybody has a good tip to get concrete out of, oil out of concrete, leave it down below because I could use it. I'll just put oil on the whole thing, probably. I really like the wet concrete look. That's fine. It's all right. But what I was saying, I got most of this picked up. There's obviously some random little things, and I'm out of shelf space in there. And so, I don't know, we'll kind of figure out what to do with the rest of this stuff as we go along with it. It's time to make a really big mess again. I just got this thing cleaned up, and here we go making it a huge mess again. That's all right. That's what the shop is for. We're gonna create a whole bunch of snow. So this one's about 1/2 inch too long, so I'm gonna trim it off real quick and then it'll be ready to install. Oh, much better. Those purlins are the same thickness as a 2x4, so we'll just throw this on here. That's not a straight enough 2x4. 21 1/4, that's why. What's it supposed to be, 20 or 21? 20. Whew, marked it wrong. now got a channel to carve out. In order to get this to work, I have to cut a bunch of lines and then get messy. It's a dirty job. I guess it's about time to turn on the AC. It's getting hot. Whew. I'm sitting here sweating, and I don't need to be. First try, let's go. Snug, but not too tight. Just the way we want it. Yes. So much better than the first one I put in. Gosh, that one was a ton of work. 9.5 should be the same. 9.5. I feel like we probably got a 9.5 inch piece kicking around here somewhere. Oh, come on. I didn't cut it that tight. I didn't cut the length on it either, though. Yeah, that is a win. Now I got this terrible piece. This is like the hardest one to put in. That one over there I had to cut into 4 pieces, I think, to get it to actually fit back up in here. It was a chore. People said, why not just put the metal up afterwards? Well, the metal's already up, so I'd have to take it all the way down, which would be more of a pain in the butt than it would be to just cut this into a couple of pieces and put it in there. Now, I may get lucky, and this could be cut at the right angle. If I go 67, dang, that is so close. That's 41 inches. So I should, I think, be able to use that. You know what? I can actually leave that and just run it long. So I really only need to cut this end. Figuring it out as I go. I don't know, we'll try it. Let's see. Okay. I like this. I think we're gonna have to trim the end. It's sitting just off of the line just a little bit, which is okay. We'll just trim up the last one to make it fit perfect. This is already easier than the other side though. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Little spray foam in there. Will be perfect. 21.5 is the bottom measurement. Let's see what that one is. Now I did shave off probably at least half of an inch by cutting it in 3 sections, so maybe this is the right length. 22. Okay, so we need to go half of an inch off of that. This one's gonna be tricky, I already know it. I messed up. You can see I cut that at an angle without really thinking about it that way. If it was cut at an angle this way, we would be golden. But because it's cut the other way, it's never gonna fit. See, it fits perfect at the bottom, but not the top. Gosh dang it. These corner pieces are the most jankiest thing I've had to put together. They're gonna look weird, but they'll do the same, function the same way. That's what we're talking about. Easy fix. On this one, I'm just gonna not cut the angle. I'll cut the angle on the top piece, but the bottom piece, we're just gonna go 40 inches. Give me a perfect fit. Yes. Oh, 2 for 2. I'll tell you what, I am cruising right along at getting this whole wall finished. We've got the middle sections here and the 2 little triangles, and this whole wall is insulated, which is huge, huge, huge. So I also have the back wall. We'll see what we get to on that. I don't have the rest of the plywood to put it up and stuff, so I may be able to just kind of cut and put the foam up and then figure that out, but we'll play by ear.
Well, we're up. We're ready for mid-morning update. What time is it? Like 9 o'clock? It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. No, I think it's really only 9 o'clock in the morning. The boys woke up at 6:45 this morning, so not too, I mean, it's way better than 5:45. Still not sure who woke up first. I have no idea who woke up first. But we took off their diapers. We said bye-bye to diapers. And we started potty training, potty training, whatever. And they've done, so far, they've done really good. We can't show you them because they don't have clothes on. But each of them have peed in the potty 2 or 3 times, and Harvey has pooped. And it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. We are like pumping them full of juice, and water and stuff like that so that they have to go more. So because the more they go, the more chances we have to help them, and the quicker the process is. So hopefully it does good. They were so mad that I wouldn't let them put clothes on this morning, like to come outside. Harvey like threw a fit, was just laying on the ground crying, I need my clothes. Maverick's crying because Maverick wants to go outside, and Maverick wanted to get dressed. Maverick is dressed, by the way. But like, when I kept saying, no, you're not going to wear clothes today, Maverick thought I was talking to him, and I was like, no, Maverick, I'm not talking to you. You can wear clothes. Then Harvey starts crying. It was just a whole big thing. But now we're outside. They're playing in the dirt. They just went pee, so I'm going to go check on them again, ask them if they need to go in just a few minutes. But Crandall's just in here. My arms are so sore. That hurts so bad.
Holding the phone. Yeah, I'm just in here trucking along. I hope to get a lot of the insulation done today. I actually have a day to work on it, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I didn't know he was working on it. I thought he was going to help me potty train the kids. And then he was like, I got to get out first thing in the morning. And I was really confused. And then I just became more confused as the day went on. But it's glad to know that that's what you're working on.
Yep.
So for as long as possible, he'll have to come in for lunch because I can't make lunch and watch them at the same time. Outside, if they make an accident, so much easier than making an accident inside the house. We do have our couch cushions covered with towels right now. Obviously, I can wash them, whatever. But as a precaution, that way too, I can see, oh, they peed. So, I'm going to go check on them. Crandall is going to finish. Look how good it looks. You're doing great, love.
So I had to notch this one out to fit around the purlin, but I think I got it where it'll line up pretty much perfect. Wow, it is so hot the higher I get up here.
So are you just not going to be able to insulate that one piece?
No, I will.
How the heck are you going to get something there?
What? I'll pull this one back down.
Okay.
I'm just testing, which I think we're good.
Does anybody need any fake snow?
Yeah. Everybody's like, save it for Marcy for Christmas time.
Oh gosh. It has screws and stuff in it.
Well, these boards are both sticking out, which is causing me to have a little bit of an, actually.
Just pack it full the best you can and then spray foam it.
Yeah.
Like, get the biggest sheets you can in there, and then the small gaps you'll just have to spray foam. Can I ask you something?
What?
Oh, are you writing them down?
Yeah, I write down measurements.
Oh, I was like, why is my voice gone? No. Oh no. I was like, how do you remember all those measurements you took?
Gotta write them down.
Wait, how can you even see that?
I can see that. Can you not see that?
Sorta.
Kind of ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the shop, Mars.
That wasn't very nice.
All better. Looks great.
Crandall's whipping up a concoction over there. What are you doing?
Huh?
What is that?
Chalk.
Oh, do not let our kids find that.
I know. They will be stained.
I don't think I've ever seen you fill that up. How often do you have to do that?
Not very often.
So when we originally did a sponsorship with this trimmer, I don't think this was their intent of it. Hi, Pax. Do you need to pee? Go shut it. Go shut the door. It's not shut, honey. Go push it shut.
We'll save a fix.
That looks like kind of
I don't
awesome.
think I'm gonna get first try success, but we might get second try success.
No, Harv, leave your bike out there.
Yeah, I'm playing shop.
1.5 gap right there that I've got to fill with spray foam, but it fits. It's perfect.
So we had a little meltdown with Harvey.
That with the boys.
But
I got it finished, and it is spectacular. No, Harvey, you're in timeout. Go sit in timeout. But it looks absolutely fantastic. The sucky thing is I have to do it all again on the other side.
it looks so good though.
And this thing will be closed in, so that's kind of motivating, I guess.
I love that after every time he cuts a board, he then proceeds to like blow everything. And obviously it's like not perfect, like there's stuff all over here, but he just blew everything out of the way. So it looks like he hasn't really even been working out here, but he has, because if you look in the corners, there's snow everywhere. Also, what is he gonna do with all those scraps? Like, some of them are tiny, but they take up a lot of room. Hi, Maverick Austin. How are you, bud? I know, today's a little bit different of a day, huh?
I'm a little sick. You sick, Maddie? Alrighty, folks. Well, we found a boat. And are you excited?
Yeah, it doesn't have water in the engine.
It doesn't have water in the engine. The last one we looked at had water in the engine. That was no good, huh?
Why is there a person in the back?
I don't know. That person was riding in the back of the truck. This one is significantly better. It is a 2001, so it's 2 years older.
Yeah, and it has, how many seats does it have?
It can do 10 people
Yep.
instead of 6 people.
Yep.
Is that better?
Yeah, 10 people is a lot.
10 people is a lot. That's our family plus another family. That's perfect, huh?
Yeah, so like, Paisley, Bentley can come.
Paisley, Bentley, Hayden, Darian, Erica, all of them. That's the best. So, yeah. I've been obviously monitoring Facebook Marketplace, trying to find us a boat for the last couple of days since I sold my dirt bike. And we found one. I actually went and test drove it last night. And everything checked out except when you would go into full speed, it would die. So you'd run it and it'd go, and you'd get up to 30, 40 miles an hour, and then it would just stop. And it would just, and just die down. And he's like, what the heck? It's never done this before. And I believe him, honestly. It was the first time out this year. So what he actually called his mechanic today, I did a little bit of research, kind of figured it was probably a fuel supply issue. And he hasn't put gas in it this year. So 90% sure it's bad gas, because it starts, idles, runs good. It's just the high end that it's not running good. And so I think it's just bad gas. And I'm confident in that synopsis. That's what his mechanic thinks. That's what I think. So we do get a little bit of a discount because of that. We should be able to just drain the gas, put a little bit of cleaner and gas in the fuel tank, and run it, and it should clear and take care of itself, I think. If not, we'll dig into it further, but it's a pretty darn clean boat. It's a 2001, so it's 24 years old, but it is a 22 foot. The last one we were looking at was 18, 10 person. The other one was 6 person. So it is just all around a better boat. It's about in as good of condition as the other one is cosmetically. It's a little more sun faded on the outside, a little more oxidized, which you can actually buff out. Don't know if I'll take the time to do that because it's a very tedious process to buff a boat. The interior though is in pretty good condition, no rips, no tears. The carpet is a little, it's not great. It looks old, kind of dingy, but that's something that we can replace as well. So it's got a couple of little things I'll show y'all when we get it, but Maverick and I are headed right now to hopefully go pick it up. We're trying to track down the rest of the money for it because it's a little bit more money than I originally thought we were going to spend. Oh gosh. It's a little bit more money than I thought we were going to spend, and now it's a weekend and the bank isn't open, so I've got to see if I can withdraw it from an ATM. But my bank card is like bent and crushed, so I have to use a tap to pay ATM. Long story short, it's kind of a hassle, but we're almost there. I think we can make it work. So we're gonna see if we can get money out of this ATM. All right, well, the ATM didn't work. I was really hoping it would. It doesn't. So up a creek with no paddle until my parents I got great parents, folks. Basically, I just called my dad and was like, hey, we want to get this boat because he's got another guy that's going to come look at it and probably buy it. And this is a good deal. We don't want to miss it. I said, I need $1,000. I'm $1,000 short. Can you basically loan me the $1,000 until the bank opens and then I'll pay you back? So they're not giving us any money. They're just giving us cash so that we can actually buy it right this minute. Blue raspberry, mango, tiger's blood, and watermelon. This one's like coconut, strawberry, mango, or watermelon. Which one? This one? Yeah. Ooh, you'll like that. That's tasty. Sugar. So I made it down to my parents' house. I bought a new tire for the airplane here, for this airplane, and it's got a bulge in the sidewall. I don't think y'all can really see it, but it bulges out here. And so I've got to take this wheel off and send it back. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully it'll be a fairly quick thing. We got about 30 minutes before we have to leave here to go get the boat. Got this cotter pin. These are not really the right pliers to be doing this. Trying to make it work. So for those of you that don't know, this is called a castle nut, and it's so that you can put a cotter pin in so that no matter what, this cannot come undone. Because you can imagine if your tire fell off while you were taking off our landing, it would lead to very expensive problems and could cause injury. And so these get cotter pinned so that that cannot happen, if I could ever get it out. So this is actually on basically finger tight, just tight enough that there's no play. And that's because the nut is what's holding everything. Do I have to take off the brakes? I think I do have to take off the brake. So there's 3 safety wired deals on here that I've got to cut off. My dad's shop doesn't have AC. Thankfully, it's not a super hot day, but it's super hot. I'm sweating through everything. So I got the safety wire taken off, and now I got to come through and remove the brake rotor. Pretty simple. Now, I think I can pull. Slide the bearing back on there. There we go. So here is our piece of junk tire. It is a rimless, not a rimless, I don't even know what they'd call that. Yeah, I'm not sure what you call this, but basically you split the rim with these 3 bolts and it sandwiches and unsandwiches together, and that's how we get this off. It doesn't actually come off like a car tire would. One left here. I'm stoked we're getting a boat. It'll help cool us off at least a little bit. Sweating through my clothes multiple times a day. Oh, I may have messed up a little bit. I should have loosened all 3 of them at the same time. Because now one of them is holding all the tension. One, two, 3.
So we've done extremely well today potty training until 20 minutes ago. It's just the boys and I. Crandall is gone with Maverick. And so it's the twins and me. And I was like, okay, it is at the time. It was like 12:15. I was like, I'm going to make you guys lunch. You're going to eat lunch. And then we're going to, I didn't tell them, but we were going to go take a nap. So I was like, okay, mommy has to go use the potty. You 2 boys go pee or poop right now so that mommy can go use the potty. So they go pee, both of them. Great, hop off, they're all done. Then I go to the bathroom. Well, I put their food in. I run to the bathroom. Not even 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. I come out and there's poop everywhere. All over the rug in the family room. All over it. I'm like freaking out. Paxton tells me it was Harvey pooped. So I like grab Harvey because he has it on his foot, like wipes off his foot, and then like set him down on the potty. Well, Paxton at this point is like playing. No, it was Paxton. Paxton had poop all over him, all over his back, so I couldn't see him. Clean it up, set him on the potty. Harvey gets off the potty because he wasn't actually the one who had to go. I hand Paxton a tube of bubbles to keep him on the potty. And I'm like cleaning up Harvey, trying to clean up the poop on the ground. And Harvey is driving a dirt bike around. Paxton had pooped on the dirt bike. And so the dirt bike was covered in poop, and Harvey was driving it around and was getting poop even more places. So then I cleaned them both up and was like, I'll come back to the poop, clean them both up, put them in their high chairs. Granted, lunch was cooking. We're having air fryer chicken and some french fries. And I was like, lunch is cooking. I'm gonna give you guys some markers and paper, which they do really good with. You're gonna color. Show us your hands. Yeah, yeah. There is more, but I can't show you. I mean, it's all over Paxton. All over his legs. Yes. So the 25 minutes now, or actually it's been more like 30. It has been insane. Like, I just can't catch up to them. They must be ready for a nap. So, is it hot? Blow on it. Wait a minute. You eat the french fries while you wait for your chicken to cool off. So, I've cleaned up the poop off the ground, but I need to like clean the carpet now. So I'll have to do that when they go into a nap. But I've wiped the poop up, sterilized everything, which I'm so glad I went and got Lysol wipes and Lysol because I knew this was going to happen. But, yeah. Okay, boys, while you're covered, can you give everybody an update? How's peeing and pooping in the potty?
Good.
Good. Have you pooped in the potty?
Yeah.
You want to hold it? Have you pooped in the potty, Harv?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you pooped on the floor?
No.
Yeah, you both did, huh?
Okay.
But we learned to poop where?
Mama, we go.
In the potty.
At the party.
Yeah. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Tell them about your day.
Tell about you the facts.
Yeah, Pax, tell them about your day. Here, let me. Right
No, hey. So you did facts. Twice.
here. You played with toys?
Yeah.
Did you take a nap?
No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No naps.
The naps.
Here, Paxton's right here, look. Right here.
Okay.
Say hi, Pax.
Hold it.
We've made it. So this is on Lake Kiowa or Kiowa, depending on how you pronounce it. It's a beautiful private lake. And so all of these people own boats and stuff like that. There's a couple hundred houses here. It's really cool. It's really pretty. I might try and get some footage of it for you, but they live in this boating community on a lake, and they live up here part-time, and kids are kind of grown up, so that's why he's selling it. So he bought it from somebody that lived in the community, so it's been in the community probably for most of its life, and now we're taking it out. Taking it to the best lake in Oklahoma, Lake Murray. What do you think, Mabby?
It's probably gonna look super good.
Was it a long drive today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have quite a bit of driving up and back down to Dallas and then back up here, and I don't know, I feel like I've been driving all day, but yeah, we're getting close. Finish line is in sight. Hopefully everything will go well. We can get it hooked up without any issues and ready to go. This place is so nice. They have a private golf course too. I did not realize that. This is like a very I guess wealthy community. You probably have to have a little bit of money to live here. Private golf course, private lake. Mabby says it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Really pretty. It's cool though, because it's got like some older houses. You know, these are 70s, 80s, 90s houses, and then there's also some like new houses. And then people are obviously updating and refinishing their older houses. So it's an older community, house-wise, like it's not a new development.
I like that paint.
But I like it. That's good. It's really cool. All right, Maddie, we're pulling up. Look around. I don't see it yet. We're about 15 minutes early. We got here a lot quicker than I thought we would. It's funny, everybody's got trailers but no boats because everybody just leaves the boats down at the lake. All right, we have the title, we have the paperwork, everything is in order. We've paid for it, but we don't have it on the truck yet. We gotta go pick it up. So it's right where we left it last night, just down on the lake. So we're gonna go pick it up. It's on the lake. On their, they don't have it's like a public slip. So we're gonna go put the trailer on my truck and then pick it up with my truck. So it'll be our first experience loading and unloading the boat. Kind of crazy. Are you super excited? Super excited. Woo! The storm is here with a vengeance. Hardest rain we got in 2 months.
That storm came in and everything is just drenched. It rained for like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, like pretty hard. Gotta figure out how to get to my car. But it's cooled everything off. A nice like 10, 15 degrees. The boys are in bed. We did no naps today. They never fell asleep. Let's start with our wins and then I'll tell you the not so wins. Our win is both Harvey and Paxton pooped on the potty. That is a huge win. To my knowledge, Harvey never had a pee accident on the ground today. He did during his nap time. He did poop on the ground, like next to his bed. But he like ran, instead of going over to his little potty, he ran to the door and said, "Mom, I need a poop." And like he had already pooped a little bit. So like he recognized that he needed to go, which is a huge win. Paxton, I feel bad for him because today was a lot harder day on him. He had, halfway through the day, he got the runs. Like, well, technically his poop today was all the runs, and he would fart and it would come out a little bit, which was disgusting and gross. And I just feel really bad because it's hard for him to know, like, he didn't think anything was going to come out and then something came out. And so today was hard for him. He did poop, though, twice on the potty. He got it in the potty 2 times, which is huge. Sorry if you didn't want to hear our potty training update, but that is it. I don't think he peed on the ground either. I think every time they peed in the potty, we did spend some time outside. Paxton did have an accident outside with poop, number 2, but they both did great peeing outside. Overall, I would say, okay, it's hard. How did they do? I give them Harvey an 8 out of 10. Paxton is hard to give him a number because obviously his body wasn't functioning like it normally does. And so it's like, he did great except for, you know, whatever. Stress of today though, like 12 out of 10. I can't even, like, I don't think I have felt this way in so long. Like this nervous anxiety, like stress of just like hyperfixation on one thing. So like what ended up working the best, and this sounds crazy, is after their naps, I took them into the boys' room and I just sat in there, and we were in this little space, and that is where like I could see multiple times like, oh, you're ready to go. When they have the whole house, like our house isn't horrible to potty train in, but because there's like a wall in the kitchen and the island, they can just turn that corner and I can't see them, and then they give the sign that they need to go and I don't see it and I miss it, and like I could be right there but still miss things. So locking ourselves into a room was one of the easiest. That and the shop was pretty easy too. We did take them out there for about 2 hours today, and we caught it like 3 or 4 times. Like I said, we like gave them extra juice and stuff so that we could get it a lot, which could be another reason. I'm not naive. Like I know that's probably another reason why Paxton had the runs today. But I'm just glad they're in bed. Hopefully tonight goes good. The thing is most of the time they wake up with dry diapers and they pee within the first 3 minutes of them waking up. And so I'm hoping that that's the same case, and hopefully they're loud enough tomorrow morning that right when they start to wake up, we can get up, take them to the potty, say, hey, you know, good job, you're dry or whatever. I know a lot of people are like, use pull-ups. We didn't ever use pull-ups with Navi, and I want to try it with these kids. I'm not opposed to going to pull-ups, but I want to give them the chance to get it without, because I think unless we give it a try, pull-ups could completely be unnecessary. They were unnecessary for Maverick. So far, to my knowledge, like, we've been watching the boys in the morning. I think that they'll do it too. Paxton wakes up in the middle of the night anyway, so when he wakes up tonight at 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be like, hey, let's go pee. Maverick, we could never do that with because he sleeps like a log, and you can't wake Mavi up once he's asleep.
I know, I mean, I'm leaving y'all hanging on the boat situation. I'm leaving you hanging on it. The thing is I was editing this video and I was like, this is a whole video of itself. So we're going to save that for tomorrow's video. It'll be a day out of order, whatever. Not a big deal. You'll still get a full-length video that you haven't seen before. So tomorrow's video will be Maverick and I actually picking up the boat today and finding out some very interesting things. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed. And it'll also be day 2 of potty training. Yeah, today Marcy was a champ. The boys did all right. But man, 2 of them at the same time potty training, it's a circus. Absolute circus. Thanks for watching today's video. We'll see y'all tomorrow.